Today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be working on the laundry room. Now I got a couple of vents. I got this 4-inch vent pipe that I'm gonna hook up to this other one. I'm going to redirect this, right? I believe there's a couple already. I would much rather just cover that up, be done with it. I don't even know how long ago it's been cleaned, right? So for all I know, it's full of lint. This is brand spanking new, right? There's absolutely nothing through it. I'm gonna try and build a little box around this so that the water heater doesn't kink it, so that it doesn't do anything, right? I'm trying to protect this. Let me show you what the situation is like right now. I'm gonna cover this up today. I'm gonna finish the floor. I am going to leave a little bit of an access panel here just in case I need to go in there, in case there's any leaks. I don't have a way of finding out until I install this thing. And I'm telling you, this thing is pretty heavy, so in the near future I'm gonna have to replace it. Back to what I was talking about as far as the pipe. It goes all the way down. I believe it comes over this way, and then it reroutes out here. I'm gonna show you guys. There it is. There. I don't like that. I just don't like that it comes down over and then over here. And it's cracked. I just don't like it. I noticed that there's another one over here. So it used to be on this side. I don't like that either. Okay, so my thinking is, once the floor is done, I'm gonna get that pipe and it's gonna come out straight to here. So it'll look something like this. Once the floor is done, there's gonna be a couple of holes there. So this is probably gonna come out this far. It's probably gonna be like right here. It's gonna be something like that. There's gonna be like a little box that I'm going to have to create. The water heater is gonna be next to it, right? So obviously it can be that big so that it does, so that everything fits in there properly. And that's been enough talking. Let's get to work. Well, that came off a lot easier than I thought. All I have to do is just yank this thing off. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some foam in there to cover up that hole. Once that hole is covered, then I'll be able to put everything up together, and then I'll build a little box for the new dryer vent. So, cool. That actually looks really good. So I actually made the holes a little bit too big when it comes to the wires, but that's not too big of a deal. The only thing I got to do is put some foam in there, and it should be completely fine. So, and then glue it up, put some screws through it. So, and then that's done, and then we'll move on to the next thing. So, let's go. So I got a few pieces of scrap wood like this one here. I put together this little contraption here. This is what's going to cover up the vent, and it's going to go like this, just like this. Got a couple holes up here, got some holes there for the water lines as well, and this is what's going to be next to the water heater, right? So the water lines are going to go up through here, so that way they're nice and neat. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole idea. I know that I don't need anything like this, But in my opinion, this is gonna look real nice and neat, and I like that idea. So I'm just gonna do it anyways. I think we're making quite a bit of good progress, and it's barely 2:30, so I got plenty of time. Maybe I can finish some other things around the house. So let's keep going. I ended up buying a 4-inch saw, hole saw, and it fits perfectly, but there's a little lip here for the plastic, and I didn't think of that. So unfortunately, I got the wrong one. Now I'm just gonna have to see if I can sand it down a little bit, make it fit, right? Because these things are about 40 bucks. I really don't feel like going to buy another one just because I got the wrong size. So I ended up going to the store because I didn't have the right screws. I had already screwed up the making the hole because I bought the hole saw a little bit too small. I can't stress enough how important it is to have the right tools, and I haven't been having the right tools, so I've been struggling quite a bit. Look at that. Wifey's calling. Give me a moment, guys. Hey, baby. Alrighty, so I think it actually looks really good. This is the end product. There we go. So it's pretty sturdy, it's good to go. This thing is not going anywhere. Now, I did notice that this stud was a little bit warped, so I ended up just securing it to the back. Feels like it's pretty sturdy. And what I need to do, what I want to do, is I want to be able to hook up a couple of valves here. So that way they can go into the water heater, right? And this is going to be plenty of space. Everything looks pretty good. I like it so far. So I'm gonna try to move this thing back where it's supposed to go, and we'll go from there. All right, so here's what I ended up doing. I ended up running the power cord. It was coming over the joist, and obviously because I'm gonna put sheetrock, right, I don't want to have a hole up here. So what I did is I actually ran it between the studs. It's coming right through here. I got a little box for it now, right? And once everything is installed, I'll be able to plug it in, and then it'll be good to go. I ended up making a hole up there for a coax cable. We're gonna have a cable that runs through here because I decided to have the internet. I'm gonna have the router sitting up here. I know it's pretty close to the kitchen, but I'm still gonna leave it here. I think it would be a good idea to put it there. Now, this is gonna be my first choice because it's gonna be away from the TV, and it's gonna make everything just look cleaner, right? However, if this doesn't work, then I am gonna install another box by the TV, and that'll just be plan B, and we'll be able to run the wire through the outside. But I would much rather not show all the extra wires. So that's why I decided to put it up here, right? Here, let me just show you guys what I mean. So there it is. I have an outlet. I got an additional box ready to go, and the cable's gonna go down and it's gonna hang out right here. So I'm gonna run it and pretty much just go from there, I guess. Alright guys, looks like I ran out of time today once again. It's getting a little dark. It's past 5 o'clock, and considering that it's my day off, I should probably go home and hang out with the kids, at least for a little bit, right? So I'm gonna call it a night. I'm feeling pretty confident. I feel pretty good knowing that the floor is done, all the pipes, everything's good to go. The whole water heater situation is pretty much taken care of, which was kind of stressing me out a little bit. So I'm happy with that. I also feel pretty good because the coax cable, I just ran it. I got it tied up on the exterior just so that I can run it. It's a 100-foot cable, and again, plan B is going to be right over here by the entertainment system. The entertainment center will be able to have another one just in case. That's plan B. This is plan A, right? But it looks pretty good. Now I'm just going to clean up a little bit, and then I'm going to take off and enjoy some time off with the kids, and I'll be back this weekend to install some of the blocking once again here, because eventually we're going to have some cabinets, and in the kitchen I got to bring them down to right around 50-51 so that way we can mount all the cabinets. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. You guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and follow along our DIY home renovation journey. See you on the next one.